Good morning to you. Thank you so much for keeping it here on Morning at NTV. Stephen Imbido Mfefe Chibuga, coming to you from the 7th Street of the industrial area. Yesterday I was standing on 8th Street, and what we showed you on NTV, many people gave us feedback that you are exposing what is along 8th Street. But if you also turn to 7th Street to Kubiri roundabout, but also that side of Sapro, Kagwa Road, and there were the cries, we decided to hear the cry of the people that, what are you saying? Ogambo Tebos?
Gendi babo gambo tyaba yesewa tebade nkugamba abantu tewerabiro baga nti wano kweguno omugga we wasangibwa ekitebe ky'ebyokulonda ekitegeeza n'akalulu bajja tugamba kagudde mu mazzi gano mu nnyanja n'ekatwala kisoboka.
Okay, thank you so much. People like this one were giving me feedback about different roads that are in a bad state, but almost this lady almost fell into this water that is along the 8th Street. And yes, I know many people have been crying about the poor state of our roads, but this 7th Street at least needs urgent attention, because you can see where I'm standing right now is supposed to be a walkway, but you see many of the border riders are just using where I'm standing. They come using this other side of the walkway because they are trying to avoid going through this water that is along the 7th Street. But what is also making it worse is the situation that there is a sewage that is being unleashed by many of the offices around this place that is spilling over to the main road here. You can see there is a total difference between the rainwater and the sewage that is being unleashed through this channel here. That is coming from some of the offices around this place, and but away from that also, this manhole is covered by KCCA, that engineering department, but just after it there is also another one that is not covered. This is also so terrible for the pedestrians day and night, because this is the only way they can try to avoid going through the water. They have to step onto this walkway, and then who knows, one of them could fall into this drainage channel. But also this sewage system has fecal matter that is being unleashed into the space, into the environment, that is also contaminating our environment, but not only that, but also likely to cause other diseases. You can see now these border riders are also trying to use the walkway because the road is in a poor state. That is why we are still calling on KCCA, Kampala Capital City Authority, especially the engineering department, but also the division leaders, to make sure that they work upon these roads as soon as possible, because this could also get out of hand, and people may be drowning these potholes that are already filled up with water. You cannot know where it is safe. You can see many of them coming and going, trying to use the other side of the road. Finally, I will be asking this gentleman here. He's asking me to wanji
batuterekezeko amakubo bannange tuli bubi olaba ebinnya Kampala tusobola abeera wet.
Okay, I will be finally, I'll speak this gentleman before I take you back. Yo is Gambo Tebo Burunji mwana wabi tuli
government etase kati KCCA teziteeka aliza ezo ziri wanene kati lwaki tekule kubo KCCA teziteekawo
opposite electoral commissioner wenyini
wano opposite electoral commissioner wenyine muganda wange bana Uganda kiswaza nnyo muganda wange kituufu makati wa kibuga kati laba amazzi wonna wajjula
makati enguudo ono siro kalokolo mu mbeera embi olwa 7th Street waliwo n'enguudo endala ziri mu mbeera embi. Njukirako kati CDF in chief commander of the defense forces General Muhozi oluguudo luno omwaka
nzijukira yalulambula naye ne kuva bwe balambula nakati terikyakoleddwa
walina kuyitayo babigere kubanga eno walkway
kubanga tuli wano pavement yababigere kwe tulina oyitira eri naye kati kubanga mbeera mbi tusaayitira eri kubanga piki yange ennyonjo nnyo saayitira ku mazzi tuli bubi bana.
The cries from these border riders. They are telling me that the reason as why they are using the walkway is because they don't want to go through this water, and they don't know where the pothole where it's so deep from these potholes. But also the motorists are also concerned about their shock absorbers, because you never know, they could be coming and going to the mechanics now and then. That also explains why this other side is also not so much congested by the traffic, by the motorists, and also many of them are also trying to avoid this. Stephen Imbido, Chibuga, coming to you from Namuongo, and this is 80th Street. Because of the cry of the people, many people watched our live broadcast yesterday along this 80th Street. We are saying that at least don't stop from showing us the poor state of the roads in Kampala. Look for the authorities and let them explain why we are having a city in that state. And it's good that I have the mayor of Machinde division. He's the one in charge of this area, and especially this 80th Street Namuongo side, as your worship Ali Kasirye Mulyanyama is here with me, but also I have Yusuf, the councillor for Wabigalo. But let me begin with the mayor himself, because he's the chief superintendent of Machinde division. Mayor, good morning to you, and thank you.
Good morning, viewers. It's very unfortunate you have visited me in such situation. You know, we have the center of Kampala. It's just 500 meters to the center of Kampala, but the situation is worse. But the challenge, you have the supervision, because already the contractors in the road. But how come they can't be like this in such a situation? So I think we need a stronger supervision, because the contractors are on the ground, the other side of the Namuongo. This is 8th Street. We already awarded with the contractor, but how come the contractor is on the ground but such a situation? So we have a terrible supervision, and then we need a serious contract managers on the road. So I think as the institution, we have to make sure we get a new faces politically, not technically. Because for us, politically, we distance the challenges. We just own the achievements. But we distance the challenges. This is a challenge for politicians, not Hisaka. Because the people came out on the morning and voted us. But sometimes everything we distance from the challenges. That's why I tried my best to see that we can supervise. But I'm assuring, in a few, I don't know, within June, this road must be in such a development. So I think it's my humble appeal or request. But I'm so sorry for the Ugandans to have a city like this. So.
And you are pledging that maybe by June this road will be worked on, but many of the residents, many of the people who voted you yesterday think that when you talk about supervision, you should also come in, and then I even had border riders saying that maybe you are coming in late. The supervision, what's delaying the supervision? What can be done?
Now, the challenge we have, it is the steward and the divisions. Because such situation, it needs to come from the division. Because I advise them so that we can start from this side to end that side. But they decided. The contractor doesn't listen to the mayors on the division. They just listen from the order from above. Because we need urgent attention here. But they started from Namuongo, Bukesa. So I think the supervision must be started from the division, empower the division. That's how we always want. The division has no power. We try our best. That's why I say City Hall can help us with the contractors, introduce them to the division mayors and the councillors, how to can supervision them. But whenever you come and say, contractor, can you manage this one? Say, no, I will get a call from above. That's the challenge we have.
Mayor, your worship nga twogera ku mbeera y'oluguudo luno manye era nti ekizibu kya Namuongo, ekizibu kya Machinde division is not only the roads alone, but if you can walk with me, ogenda kulaba nti n'embeera the manholes here, the drainage system is also not in a good state. That needs also your urgent attention. What is delaying us what is making us have such situation on the roads of Kampala?
Now we have a manhole here, but people always store them. That is a challenge. And you know how they build this strange. And there's obuzibu buli enzimba mbi kati ne kasasiro eri gyava atuleetera ebizibu. Kati olaba abantu basuulayo kasasiro najja. Tuganye okuteekawo emisomo egimala okuyigiriza kasasiro. Nze nkugamba nti division yeetaaga obukulembeze okulaba nga ffe nnyini ng'abakulembeze aba division tutekinga full responsibility. Naye buli wooyogera bagamba tuli ku stewall. Buli wooyogera ffe tuva ku stewall. That's the challenge we have here. Era kye kimu ne ku nguudo nga bwe nkugamba. Naye nsuubiza bannamakindye bannakampala nti contractor okusinga okutandikira eri ngenda kunoonya contracts manager gwe mmanyi akola kuno tulabe nga tujjako ne side eno kuba kati etteeka litugamba nti singa contractor atwala oluguudo kiba kitegeeza KCC tekyalinako responsibility.
Kwogera contractor w'oluguudo naye ate ne kasasiro ono abantu baffe bamusuula wano n'abeera
kino supervisor akola ku luguudo luno ngenda gamba town clerk amuyimirizeewo mbagirawo kubanga guno si mulimu gwa meeya oba gwa ED oba gwa road meeya gwa supervisor akola ku nguudo. Temusobola gogola bintu nga mubiteeka wali. So ngenda kugamba town clerk nga nvudde wano NTV mbeebaza munnyambye kuba kati tosobola kwera bintu ng'obiteeka wano. Temusobola kutaleeta abantu nga bagogola wali. Ekyo kyo kyangu nnyo era supervisor akola ku luguudo luno agenda kummendegera. Oyo sigenda muttira ku liiso. Ate ndowooza era bukiri buli wamu okuyola kasasiro n'agenda muno n'agenda muli. So nze nsuubira tugenda kwongeramuko ku maanyi naye buli oluguudo olubeera bwe ruti n'amaanyi gakuggwamu. Abantu tebasobola kujja kulaba nga weesibye kasasiro nga bano bafaanana bwe wati.
Manyi twogera ku contractor naye n'abantu bano abeera oba oli awo bennyini nnyini bagamba nti olwokuba nti balwawo okusasulwa babanja okubeera ddala maaso mu basasula mu mwezi gwa 11 oba oli awo nakiyitira okukola embeera ng'eyo.
Byonna that is my concern. Ntudde nga njogera mu NTV tukola pate ennene ne tukola zipate ne tusiibulula abantu naye ng'omukozi ono akeera mu nfuufu ye tulamye musasula. Ne tuleeta tenti za $5,000,000 ne tuleeta abayimbi ne tuleeta decoration ku stewall naye nga bano tebabasasula ate ne tuvaawo ne tubatwala ewa sipiika. Kiba kitegeeza nti we have failed. Gwe nannyini kitongole okukakasa nti mwami Museveni jangu onnyamba oba sipiika kitegeeza you have failed oganye kukkiriza. So nze nsuubira tukendeeze amalala tukendeeze ebintu by'okwejalabya ku stewall tuyambe abakozi bano basasulwe nange nzo balagira naye era kino tekigenda kuŋŋaana kuyita supervisor ono.
Okay, but maybe the supervisor is rather the contractor is not yet paid. Have you been able to ascertain maybe they are doing this to show their dissatisfaction that they are not maybe not paid?
After that, after meeting them, I'm going to make sure I communicate with the ED about this what's happening in Machindi. So I'm going to communicate with the ED so that we can have a solution about this road. Yeah, I have to communicate with the executive director, and with I'm going to write a letter about this or meeting her. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to come back to you for the last word, but let me engage the councillor for Wabigalo. Thank you, Yusuf. The other name?
My name is Chaze Yusuf. I'm the councillor representing Wabigalo Parish.
And this is this leads your area, that is Wabigalo. But the cry of the people coming from this direction, I think you've even had some of them moving on borders about the poor state of the roads. As councillors, what are you doing to make sure that the conditions, the living condition within Machindi, is one that is that fits the human life?
Exactly. As a councillor, I have tried my level best. I took my views to the council. We sat in committees, we sat in the council, we passed the resolution to make sure that this road is constructed because we have a hospital at Namuongo. So they promised us at by the end of February 2022, this road would have been started. But up to now, we have always tasked the minister in charge of Kampala, Mr. Chofas Togabye, to ensure that this road is done, but in vain. We have put our mayor on task because he's our political head. So we put our mayor on task to ensure that this road is done. But we are pouring just water on